Members of the Hmong community and far beyond coming together in St. Paul this weekend to say goodbye to a beloved activist, comedian, performer who was killed in Colombia in December. Our Mary McGuire has more.
He constantly reminded us to smile.
Tou Ger Xiong connected with people using humor, comedy, and his signature pink suit.
He will put on a pink suit, start dancing, and then if you have a pink suit on and you start dancing, people will notice, right? And then who else could be more silly? Then after that, people are like, okay, fine. If you're this silly, I can be silly too.
The color pink could be seen prominently as members of the Hmong community and beyond said goodbye to a beloved activist, comedian, and performer.
His sense of inclusion created opportunities for people to be included.
Hundreds gathered in St. Paul to remember the life of the 50-year-old, including dignitaries like Senator Tina Smith, Attorney General Keith Ellison.
He was a risk taker.
And Governor Tim Walz.
To Minnesotans, Tou Ger was a treasure. Tou Ger embodied what we would like to think we are.
Xiong was a champion of equality and social justice, dedicating his life towards building bridges between communities and cultures, giving hundreds of speeches across the country. He was proud of his heritage and founded Hmong Minnesota Day at the state fair.
Tou Ger was proud to be Hmong, and he embraced the cultural differences among many cultures. He spent time learning about his heritage, seeking and sharing cultural knowledge. Through the hundreds of speeches and shows that he did, he was Go Hmong boy.
Everybody liked him so much. The passionate way he lived his life is a stark contrast to his tragic passing. Xiong was found dead in early December after arriving in Colombia as a tourist. Officials say he was kidnapped, robbed, held for ransom, and killed. 4 people have been charged in connection with his murder. His family says these arrests bring some sense of peace on a difficult day.
We know that it's hard to lose my brother, but there is a sense of closure and a sense of justice that, maybe there are good people around the world here.
Reporting in St. Paul, Mary McGuire, Fox 9.
Saturday was the first of 3 days of funeral services, which is common in Hmong culture. Today, more community leaders will be coming together to honor Xiong ahead of his burial tomorrow.